There was little that was admirable about Greek democracies. Socrates was democratically put to death. Remember that democracy is only two wolves and a sheep voting on what's for dinner. The Achaemenid Empire was the first true empire in the world history, and it is, as its eventual successor, Sasanian Empire, were the only ones that ever really worked as it was supposed to do work. The empires of Alexander and Rome were but pale and dysfunctional shadows of their Persian models and natural rivals. The great German philosopher Hegel wrote, "In Persia first arises the light, which shines itself and illuminates what is around. For Zoroaster's light belongs to the world of consciousness, the spirit as a relation to something distinct from itself." We see in the Persian world a pure exalted unity as the essence which leaves the special existences that inhere in it free as the light, which only manifests what bodies are in themselves, a unity which governs individuals only to excite them to become more powerful for themselves. To develop and assert their individuality, the principle of development begins with the history of Persia. This constitutes, therefore, the beginning of history. The philosophy of history, pages 173 through 174. An educational system existed which taught boys from the time they were 5 to 20. Herodotus famously says that they learned three things: to ride a horse, to draw a bow, and to speak the truth. The worst thing was to tell a lie, and the next worst was to owe a debt, because it is said that it leads the debtor to have to lie. With the wars with the Greeks behind them, the reign of Artaxerxes verse 465 through 424 is marked by a relative peace and prosperity. At this time, Zoroastrianism becomes the de facto religion of the state after the brief reign of Xerxes II, and Sogdianus, the emperor of Darius II, 423 through 405, came to the throne and prepared the way for Artaxerxes II. The reign of Artaxerxes II, 403 through 358, was ushered in 45 years of peace and prosperity. Under this new emperor, Zoroastrianism was spread into Asia Minor, Armenia, and the Levant, as temples are built throughout the empire. These temples never contained any images of the gods and goddesses, so Herodotus tells us, which is confirmed by archaeology. His reign was followed by those of Artaxerxes III, 338, and reign was followed, and Artaxerxes IV, 338, 336, during which time the Persian religion firmly reincorporated many of the old gods and goddesses of the Iranian pantheon, such as Mitra and Anahita, within a Zarathustrian understanding. Greek aesthetic influence and cultural cross-fertilization led to the creation of images for the gods and goddesses at that time.